So we're going to talk a little bit about nectar. Nectar is clearly produced by flowers. That's why in previous lecture we learned that flowers and bees evolved around the same time. It's a source of carbohydrates. It's anywhere from 5 to 80% carbohydrates. And there's three kinds of nectars. If you've had any human biology classes or anatomy and physiology, these should sound familiar. They're mostly or totally sucrose, equal portions of sucrose, glucose, and fructose, or mostly glucose and or mostly fructose. There's actually some really interesting ones. There's some sugars that are toxic to bees. There's mannose, galactose, and rhamnose are both toxic to bees. So the nectar can be fed directly to the brood or the adults, but it's typically turned into honey and not fed directly. The brood are typically fed brood food. It's carried in the honey stomach back to the hive, which we'll talk about in anatomy. They're transferred to the nurse bees for processing. The hypopharyngeal glands release the enzymes, and the crop assists in breaking them down, similar to the way your mouth breaks food down and starts to, but your stomach does a lot of the work. And you can see here the real thing to take home is that nectar starts out 80% water, and then honey is 20% water. That's why there's such a low water content in honey, is why it can last for so long. Here's a great picture right here of capped honey and wet nectar. The bees do several processes to get it down, the water content down. Primarily, most of them involves evaporation and just using their wings to evaporate it. Thank you very much.